I'm guessing I'm the bad guy. Where the hater up, get baptized. You know that it's going when I pass by. Been way too nice, had to downsize. Yeah, tell them welcome to the bad side. Got your dream girl trying to get me backside. With my ex up and left, gave me bad vibes. Had me in a dark place, took a bad ride. Now I'm way up and it ain't no ceilings. I'm ducking you pictures. My luck is so Irish, I'm winning. Look, I take you to the beginning. When I built up teams, but they didn't want to play their position. Now they made themselves oppositions. Ain't worried, ain't no competition. Now money's the mission. This ice on my neck still ain't slipping. I ball like I'm Zion, his pockets so blue face. I bet that they thought I was crippin'. They loving my presence like Christmas. In Cali don't snow when it's Christmas. And no hope, this money is different. Through West Hollywood, catch me dipping. She born, but love how I'm dripping. My drip got a body part dripping. My accent so Chirac, she Victor. Now you on the sideline just wishing. The 60K, I mean it hit a little different. This Fendi on me and Jabanchi, I'm sending. These rappers boring, I just don't even listen. They clout chasing just to get some attention. My homies trigger pulling, drilling like Dennis. So we don't care about your gangster image. That 40 blow it, hit your face, ain't no missing. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, we figuring this out. Having some technical difficulties right now.
I'm always going out of my mind, I'm chill, half of the time I'm ill, most of them lying, I guess it's cause I'm way different, young, veteran prime, I get paid while you slave, I devote all my time, I'm the GOAT, I don't care what you think, I'm a shark in the water, don't sink, big Cuban drip water like a sink, nightmare in the street, don't blink.
Anyway, what's going on, brother? What's going on? It's time to say it loud. I don't know what's going on with the screen, but we trying to figure this out. There we go. There we go. There we go. We back in. Man, had a little scare there for a minute, huh, bro? I was like, no, tell me they didn't crash again.
Man.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Much.
Well, welcome to the Go City Say It Loud Sports Icon Radio. You already know what it is. You can download You can download the app on your Google Play Store. You know, check out the Arizona content. Arizona artists out here. We are bringing the culture to Arizona. And also you can check out the rest of the personalities. That being said, I have to apologize for what we had posted earlier because we were supposed to have J.R. Ryder come through, known as Isaiah Ryder, Minnesota Timberwolves, 1994 dunk contest winner, 1993 out of the first round, 5th pick to the Minnesota Timberwolves, if everybody remember. He used to play for the Lakers, too, with Kobe, right alongside Kobe. Portland Trail Blazer. I think I'm missing one more. He played for like 4 teams, I believe. So Denver was a Denver Nugget, Denver Nuggets. Yeah. So, hopefully, next time they had the brother come out here, he got a lot of things going on out here in Arizona. Right. You know about these things he got going on in Arizona. Talk about it. What's he got going on out here?
He got a little company, organization called Skyrider Basketball.
Right.
So, yeah, what it does, it just teaches young folks, the basketball game, stuff like that.
You know what? I'm curious about that to see, man. Because I asked you earlier, is it like a G League, is it an AAU team or something like that, or is it just a basketball school?
Yeah, that's something that we're gonna have to talk to him about.
Because the G League been doing this new thing, where they've been, kids are getting paid to go to. Basically, they're getting paid to go to basketball schools to learn how to play ball. They're getting an education too, but they're getting paid and trained to be an athlete. Oh. Like, this is what they're doing. I don't know if they implicated that yet into the system, but that's what the G League was talking about doing, or some other league. I'm not sure about that. That's why I want to talk to him and stuff about. But, next time, hopefully we get to dig more deep into that. But anywho, man, the NBA season is getting ready to start on Christmas.
Man, I saw that. Well, one thing about it,
I'm not about to be bored. I'll tell you about that right now.
One thing about it, though, it's starting back a full season.
72. 72 games.
Oh.
I mean, minus 10.
I mean,
what?
It's more than what we had
I'm
before.
saying,
So,
I'll take it.
you know?
I'll take it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're gonna be back in this bubble facility again, and if you know what, if this was the way of life and we're gonna have to deal with it for right now, you know what, as sports fans, we're gonna have to take it. Because we still, you know what, they still going out there and they still entertaining us, regardless of all these people talking about, oh, they get paid all this money. You know what? It's a job. They still exposed to it.
Right.
People still getting it, regardless. You know, we essential workers still out here doing what we do. Yeah, we're exposed to it too. But at the same time, these brothers, this is their life.
And one thing about it,
they got to get paid too.
When you said that, talking about how much they get paid and how much they're out there getting paid all this money.
Man, I want the check. Wouldn't you want the check?
But the one thing about it, what I can say to somebody who's saying that though, is like, look at this. Yes, they are getting paid a whole lot of money, and yes, you're still watching them play.
Absolutely, right. So shut the hell up.
Right.
Are you not entertained? For real, I'm entertained. I'm saying I'm looking forward. And who kicks it off on Christmas? It's the Lakers and is it the Mavericks? Look that up right now.
Yeah.
Who's it? Is LeBron gonna play?
Yeah, he's gonna play.
Oh, he's not gonna sit out and rest because I didn't play it all throughout the bubble. I want my respect. You know what? But play 62 games for me then, at least.
5 game, December 11th. Oh, that's the okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That's the first postseason.
You hear him in the studio over there rocking, don't you?
Yeah,
I can hear it through there. Yeah,
they're
they over there doing their thing over there in the studio.
Yeah, they putting it up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That's talent out here in AZ too, fam.
December 25th.
Yeah, it's on Christmas, right? Yeah.
No, they have
Lakers and who?
Mavericks.
I told you it was Lakers and Dallas. Yep.
Yep.
Luka is here. They want to see Luka. Luka didn't hit prime time. The Dallas Mavericks didn't hit prime time.
Wow, they got 5 games playing on Christmas.
What? Who else playing?
They got the Pelicans and the Heat.
That's gonna be a good one.
They got the Warriors and the Bucks.
That.
Yep. Then they got the Nets and the Celtics, and they got the Clippers and the Nuggets. Wow. That's gonna be a real.
That's the playoffs right there.
You know, that's
they just threw the playoffs at you at Christmas. That is the best.
Happy early Christmas.
Hey, what's dude? What's his name? Sterling. This dude is working.
Yeah.
Hey, he probably one of the best commissioners ever. This dude. Hold on, everybody. Name that off into the microphone. Who is playing on Christmas?
All right, so we got the Pelicans and the Heats. We have the Warriors and the Bucks. We have the Nets and the Celtics, the Mavericks and the Lakers, and Clippers and the Nuggets.
That's the playoffs. That's conference versus conference. This is the best. Yes.
That's gonna be a.
Oh man, Christmas is lit.
Yeah.
Christmas is lit, and Christmas on the weekend.
It is on Friday.
And Christmas on the weekend. On Friday.
On Friday.
Ain't nobody working.
Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm off.
Say that again, brother.
Oh man, I can
look at the look on his face. I'm off.
I'm off. Oh man.
Oh,
you know?
and it gets so beautiful, and the champagne falls from the heavens.
Happy Merry Christmas.
For real. Hey, I know that's right,
You
brother.
know?
Hey, I'm saying, fam, look, man, got a total lineup.
Yeah.
Man, look, and sports is not everybody's entertained by sports because of what's going on. The fans, I swear, like a lot of these things that went on, like that Tyson fight and stuff like that, the Gervonta Davis fight and stuff like that, a lot of the stuff that went on would have been cause you know how the intros come out. You know, if how Snoop was sitting there, doing the the fans would have been lit. The fans would have been lit. Them stadiums would have been lit. And that's the only thing that we missing is the noise of the crowd and the gabbling and everybody talking shit and that's the best, you know what I'm saying? So, but they doing the best they can to keep us entertained. And the hardest thing for me, that I could think of any athlete that's going through this is probably the football players.
Yeah, I think they're getting hit the hardest.
About not having a crowd there because you football fans, that. I mean that turn it up. You know what I'm saying?
That whole electronic stimulator that they have when it comes to the crowd noise and all that. I mean, it's cool and all, but at the same time, you still gotta. It's not nothing compared to in-person people.
Right, because ball players are different. Mm-hmm. These brothers go to the court early in the morning and ball when ain't nobody there. Mm-hmm. They'll go to the gym and ball. Hey, you know what? Let's go get fight. When you go to the rec center or something like that, you see them balling. Ain't no fans around. They don't care. Right. So when you got these NBA athletes like AAU ball, these guys. Hold on. Let me backtrack before I make that. When you go through AAU ball and stuff like that, and you go traveling and stuff, because my brothers did it. They ain't big crowds there. Right. You know what I mean? So a lot of these NBA athletes, they be like, oh yeah, we miss the fans and stuff like that. Go back to your roots. Mm-hmm. When nobody there and ball.
That street ball.
Hey, we in the gym. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When you go out there and you play a scrimmage, ain't no fans there worried about, cheering you on.
That's because we hyped ourselves up.
Right. They hyped themselves up. Right.
We was like, give me the ball, give me the rock, let's do it.
Right. You wanna be like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, give me the love. No what? No, they watching you on TV. Go ahead, go out there and ball. You gonna see it on Twitter and all like that. That's your new crowd. Mm-hmm. The Twitter and Facebook and all that. That social media is your new crowd. Mm-hmm. I said this earlier. Remember last time I was like, remember when? Look, this is one thing about social media now, man. Remember when you used to be fans of people, or, rappers or whatever, and your superstars used to be a mystery. Mm-hmm. You knew nothing about them. You know what I mean? That it was like, they wasn't on social media. Wasn't no social media. Wasn't none of this. Mm-hmm. Now you can get on their Instagram and watch them go out their whole damn day. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, this motherfucker's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like you used to be fans of these people, and they used to be a mystery. You knew nothing about them. All you knew is you had a poster of them, and you had their music, or you watched them on TV. Now you know everything to what color drawers they wear. Yeah, I'm talking about it, and it took a little bit of fun out of the entertainment now. You know what I mean? That little mystery of not knowing about somebody until you got an interview or saw them in an interview and got to talk to them,
But see, right now, it gets to a point that why they
it's
do
in
that,
your face media,
Why they do that, they feel like, by them getting to know you, by them, having that audience in their home with them, that right there gives them that opportunity.
Get more intimate with your fans. I understand the Hollywood word for it.
That talk with
right.
It, that's that one. Because one thing about it, if MJ, if Michael Jordan and everything allowed you to get in his home,
well, you wouldn't when nobody look at MJ the same. I'm gonna be real. No. I think MJ because remember MJ even though he already did it. He did it the first 3 years. Mm-hmm. I mean the first 8 years of his career, before he retired. Then he came back and he wasn't the same on social media. You know what I'm saying? Right. Well, not social media, but with the media. He wasn't the same in front of the mic, until again when they was asking him, are you going to retire? Are you going to stay with the Bulls? And then before he went to the Wizards, you saw a significant drop off of him. Actually, he was like a hard person to talk to, like he is now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's just he did it, for a certain extent. But that little drop off of him not doing it did make him more of a mystery. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, damn, there go Michael Jordan. Because now you T.I. walk in, what's up, Tim? Because you see him everywhere. For real.
Right.
Am I lying?
That's right.
And Lil Boosie
right.
walked through, I'd be like, what's up, my dude? You know what I'm saying? Because not for me, but for other people, that takes the starstruckness out of it for a lot of people, because it was fun even seeing people starstruck, like, but it ain't like that no more. The thrill of that is a little bit gone because their life is so just out there.
You know, there's a athlete, Raymond Tisdale, and before he passed, you know, this guy allowed us to get into, literally get into his home. Literally go to his home and spend some time over there. And by us, you know, getting that opportunity to do that, we got to know him, his family, you know, stuff like that. And literally, he was the same as as at home. He's on the court,
right?
And the court and out and about. He's the same. He did not change. He did not, you know. Okay, he's a ball player playing over here and stuff like that, and then be this hard to talk to type of person.
You know what? That's why. Well, you know, one of my favorite shows I like to watch is All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, right? And one thing about these dudes, right, and when you see them talk, and especially when Matt Barnes, if you don't know, everybody don't know Matt Barnes. Let me get to it. They seem so nice. I mean, but, you know, except for Jack. You know Jack, you know, he with it, you know, but still, you know, you can tell they holding their shit together. They seem so nice. They'll beat your ass, right? They just, you know, they just seem so nice of people, but they so real, you know. And it's good to have now that on that aspect. I don't mind that, you know. Like, see, they had Allen Iverson on there, you know, the authentic type people. But you know, when it goes to a certain level of just I'm here, I'm in the bathroom, I'm making a sandwich. Yeah, look at me, I'm in the pool. Yeah, you know, I'm in the shower. They go my clothes. You know what I'm saying? When you just start going overboard with it, you know, then, you know, now you ain't no different than an Instagram model. You know, I mean, you don't need a camera crew to follow yourself around anymore because all you got is a camera in your phone.
You notice they don't really have that anymore. They don't have camera
crews, no.
like that. It's always on Instagram.
It's somebody with a cell phone.
Right, they got their cell phone and everything. They just walking around doing their little videos and everything like that.
And hey, you know what? They got a drone in the air following you. That's how they do it. Hey, technology is a mug right about now, man. Hey, it's crazy. But, man, we just got off subject on that one.
Right, you know.
But that's for real, though. Yeah. This is where we at in the age of social media and exposures. That's why you see a lot of these people so tucked away. But you know what? Now, I think one thing that does make it. Now, hold on. Let me retract on that. I think one thing that does make it a little bit more comfortable because maybe that gives them a more leverage to walk around.
To a point.
You know what I'm talking about as athletes. Like, you ain't got just everybody running up on you and stuff. They see you all the time. So it went from to, hey, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? It's a video in Chicago. Somebody had posted. They called Khalil Mack at the gas station pumping up his gas. It looked like he was a Jag or a Phantom or whatever. You know, he making money. But anyway, so motherfucker was like, hey, man, that's Khalil Mack. And he had to pump across from him, you know, about a good 10 feet. He was like, man, that's Khalil. And it was Khalil Mack. He was just like, hey, what up, Mac? He was like, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? And he was in Chicago. So that little bit maybe makes it easier for athletes to walk around because they ain't got those type of fans like it used to be back in the day. But then again, though, I think that type of Michael Jordan fandism is gone because I think even LeBron can walk around a little bit more comfortably than Michael Jordan probably could walking down the street.
Well, yeah, I can see that. What's his name? DeAndre Hopkins and stuff. He
Hey, Kyler Murray, he can. You know, I'm pretty sure he could chill when he out here in Arizona.
And they just be moseying on around the town and everything.
Right. So you know that I think but you know Arizona's a chill place though.
It is.
Arizona's it's a lot of stars out here. So Arizona.
But see, it's not. It's to the point. It's like they're not trying to get at you.
Hell, I remember I ran into Eddie House at the Circle K. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's what I'm saying.
Vinny
Like,
Del Negro in Scottsdale. I ran into him like, hey, how you doing? And, you know.
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, we run into all these people and stuff, but it's like more so like, hey, how you doing? You know, hey, good to see you. All right, keep it moving.
Yeah, he was on his way. I ran into Vinny Del Negro. He was on his way. I think that's when he was getting ready to coach the Clippers. He was on his way to L.A. And I met him. Yeah. And it was like.
Just, all right. When Dan Marley, okay, when Dan Marley stands right there in front of you and right there and talks to you, okay, literally, genuinely talks to
you. Like a normal freaking person. Right.
And, you know, and it's just people like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Mike Wilborn lived out here. I think he moved back to the East Coast, you know, for business, ESPN, you know, stuff like that. Charles Barkley lives out here. A lot of, like you said, J.R. Ryder lives out here. Mike Bibby lives out here. Yeah. You know, a lot of people live out here because it's that chill.
You know who else who live out here?
Who?
Tiny.
From what?
Tiny Lister.
Tiny Lister.
Tiny. Friday.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, Debo?
Debo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to run into him.
You do.
I don't give a damn if he do live out here.
I would tell you. I had to take a picture with him.
Look, I got some nice chains.
Yeah.
He can't have these.
Hey, I took a picture with him, and this dude.
Was he cool, though?
Yeah, he was cool, though.
Yeah.
This dude, man, his hands, it's like, he has me like this, that's doing this like that and everything. I was like, man, I literally just want to be like, I was like, man, but nah, he was.
How tall is he in person? He got to be like 6'5", 6'6".
No, he was like 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, he like Tim size.
Yeah,
but just
big,
just bigger. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, you know, see, it's like, you don't know who you'll run out here in Arizona. DB, Devin Booker, he lives out here. No, Devin Booker, I guess, has it the worst. Because he's the biggest star, well, no, you would think DeAndre Hopkins would have it worse, but you know, I don't know.
But see, what DeAndre was saying that, you know, he appreciates the people of not treating him as a one of those people that they trying to, you know, mob him, you know, attack him.
Oh yeah,
you know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know, he's been appreciating them. Of being respectful.
See, that's what I think that social media has done for the athletes now. Like I said, it gives them more comfortability to walk around without people just bum rushing them like that. Because athletes are now really more involved in the communities than they ever been before. So a lot of these communities have seen them, especially the younger basketball players. There's a lot of AAU teams and a lot of AAU kids that have been through the same system as these guys, and they go back. They go, you know, in the off season, or they be around them and stuff like that. So I think it's getting easier for the athlete to be more comfortable to walk around in certain areas.
Right.
In certain areas now.
You know, and that's the thing too, is that you got some athletes who don't want to give up what they came from. You know, when it comes to the hood, when it comes to, you know, being around that type of atmosphere.
See, that's why we appreciate somebody like LeBron James. They're inserting themselves into. They trying to actually change it. You know, or put some type of effort into giving them a different path as far as this man building schools, you know, as far as education and teachers and stuff like that. This is the stuff that we need. These are, you know, as far as what everybody think of LeBron James as a basketball player, you can scratch that. What this dude doing in the community, he really doing, and you tripping. You know, like you really tripping on that point. Y'all tripping, because a lot of these dudes is really putting a lot of money into these communities and doing the best that they can to help out the situation. You know, and before everybody start judging everybody like Ice Cube, you know, and who was the other one?
Wayne.
Who?
Lil Wayne.
No, not Lil Wayne. We can throw him out the door. we can throw him out the door. But it was Ice Cube and somebody else. Okay, and that's another brain fart. But anyway. Listen to what he was saying. He didn't say who he was supporting. He was saying he was talking to them to see what they can do to help. to help us. What can you do for us? That was the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So everybody blew that out of proportion and stuff like that. Man, so I gotta go ahead and address the elephant in the room. And it's I gotta address my Chicago Bears, man.
The Bears.
Then we're gonna have to talk about your Cardinals.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to talk about them.
For one thing, I gotta talk about the Chicago Bears, man. Everybody need to be fired. Everybody.
What's the name got fired?
Who?
From the Jets.
Who, Adam Gase?
And then what's the other team? What's that other team? It was all these coaches that got.
Oh yeah, a lot of heads are rolling this year.
I was like, whoa.
A lot of heads are rolling this year.
Season ain't even over yet.
A lot of heads are rolling.
They forget it.
Look, this was the worst season for everybody in the NFL. I'm talking players, coaches, and everything for the simple fact, and even in the NBA. This COVID, because they didn't have no. Look, everybody can be like, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. You know what I mean? To not have that practice, have that off season. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Have that preseason, that little bit to get you loose. You know what I mean? Get you a little bit comfortable. Figure it out. Now, I'm not putting my team in that aspect because I just think this is just a dumpster fire that's just burning. Burning its way all the way down into hell. And you know what? There's got to be a lot of heads that need to roll.
Yeah, like
in this organization,
and
I'm ashamed to be a goddamn Bears fan, and it makes no sense that this city. This is a charter franchise. Mm-hmm. Do you understand this? This is the charter franchise. We have no business playing like this. Ain't no way in hell this team shouldn't be fired up and playing like monsters. Ain't no monsters at the Midway. You know they had a Packers. They had a meme with a Packers. It was Aaron Rodgers, right? And you know, in the original meme, it had a bunch of bears around him coming and attacking him, right? Mm-hmm. The other, this meme I saw, there's a bunch of Care Bears around him.
Wow.
With the Chicago sign on it. You know how disrespecting that is?
Wow. Yeah, that's...
To lose like that.
That is.
I told you I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm pretty much done. I'm over it. I'm still a Bears fan. Mm-hmm. But this whole thing right now, it's over. The defense gave up. Can we tackle?
Do you know Bill O'Brien got fired too?
I know. Billy O got fired about 4 weeks ago. He got fired, week 3, 4. Wow. For giving y'all DeAndre Hopkins.
Not only that, he gave up with somebody else.
Can we get a lick like that?
Man.
I'm telling you, the Bears need to go ahead and get on the phone with Deshaun Watson's agent. Like, look here, we fucked up. We apologize.
You know,
we're gonna clear this cap space.
You know,
we'll take that contract.
Belichick is looking at Hopkins.
At who?
Hopkins.
Who? DeAndre Hopkins? Mm-hmm. He can't get him.
He looking at him.
He can't get him. It's impossible for him to get him. You see how much money they gave that boy?
I know, 54.
You're gonna have to buy that entire contract. You know what? The Cardinals gonna be like, you know what? You want to take that entire contract? It depends on how many draft picks and stuff they got. Man, come on, man. What? He want to trade?
I don't know.
You want to trade the entire entire contract? Dude, no owner's that stupid. That's not gonna happen. Yeah. He can look. Hold on. What's the date on that? That's got to be old. I'm telling you right now. That's got to be old. Ain't no way in hell. You know the only game we missing on Christmas is Golden State.
I thought that was on there.
Was that Golden State? Did you say Golden State? I thought you said the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, it was the Nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just saw my Golden State shirt, and I'd love to see Stephen Clay. But we're going to see Kevin Durant in the Celtics, huh? Kevin Durant, Brooklyn Nets, and the Celtics. Kevin Durant versus the Celtics.
Man, it's going to be quite a bit of games on the 23rd.
No, I'm still thinking about what you're telling me right now. Man, I wish J.R. Ryder was here right now, boy. I'm ready to ask him some questions. Like, man, who you got? Like, have you seen Kevin? Tell me what he look like. You know what
though? You know what? Speaking of the NBA though, I want to see how this team's going to start clicking with Chris Paul, Phoenix Suns. So I want to see how they gel together. I want to see how they do this.
You know what? Who's your coach? That's gonna be the big thing. See, the coach that Chris Paul just had, he's in Chicago now, Billy Donovan. We got him. Okay. With that Oklahoma team, he took them to the 5th, 6th seed, somewhere around there, 4th, 5th seed. He put Oklahoma in a position when everybody was like they ain't got no business being there. Okay, so I don't say I don't got no faith in Chris Paul. Chris Paul gonna do him. He gonna make sure that team is gonna gel. He's gonna be an orchestrator. He's a true point guard. He's a true point guard. So he's gonna get the ball to Devin Booker. He's gonna make the right plays. Can he stay healthy? That's one thing. And two, who's his coach?
Oh, Monty Williams.
Oh, Monty. So yeah, I could. You know what? Phoenix might end up getting into the playoffs.
I can see that.
But
I can see it.
The West is y'all got.
It's loaded.
Yo.
Yeah, it's loaded.
I'm not putting them out because what I saw them do at the end of the bubble. Y'all went undefeated in the bubble.
I know,
undefeated
man. With some top teams.
So if they come back with the same energy, and I'm saying
Chris Paul into that too.
And they just put Chris Paul in the mix. But y'all lost Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, that's true.
Man.
Yeah, that's true. But see, you got to look at it though. In order to get something, you got to give up.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give up the future with KO. Yeah. But, it is what it is, though. Yeah. It's a stretch. It's sink or swim with them right about now. Because that's a stretch. Chris Paul hasn't really been that healthy. Like, seriously, he ain't been that healthy. And I love Chris Paul, but he ain't the Chris Paul from Wake Forest from 8 years ago. He ain't New Orleans Hornets. Chris Paul, before they was the Pelicans. He ain't the same dude. So, but come on, no disrespect. Come on, dude. It's just that, but these are facts I'm speaking of. Right, you know what I'm saying? He did miss majority of the playoffs with James, a couple times in a little bit of the season, a couple times. So.
Well, it's one of those things that we'll see how he's gonna react and how he's gonna go about this season. Because
Oklahoma, when he was at Oklahoma, that's one of his best seasons, though. Mm-hmm. That's one of his best seasons. I mean, literally. So, no, I believe I got high hopes for Phoenix.
Because you got to look at it. He's on a team that he can get more out there than anything else.
I'm curious to what Melo's gonna do down there in Charlotte, and I tell you this. I think it was just meant. Mm-hmm. It was just meant. How crazy is that? One son goes to Magic, one goes to Mike, but the one I think is the most talented goes to Mike. And this kid is a competitor. He's got an ugly shot too. He's a better shooter, but it's still ugly. But at the same time, he's a competitor. What other way for him to go to the ultimate competitor, the GOAT, one of the greatest competitors of all time, and be drafted to that team? So, Michael Jordan hasn't really shown much as a owner. I mean, but he's a smaller market. He ain't gonna get unless they just like they just did dramatically fall and get a high draft pick like they just did and got Melo. But other than that, ain't really had good success over there in Charlotte. But this could be a good stepping stone. I'll tell you right now, he about to be box office. Charlotte's about to be box office. They gonna want to see that. Then I'm looking to see what Obi Thompson over here in New York. Mm-hmm. I wanted him. But he went number 9 to the Knicks, number 8 and 9, I think, to the Knicks. Mm-hmm. I wanted him. We ended up taking this kid, Patrick Williams. Now, I was kind of upset over this pick. Okay, for everybody out there that has not seen this kid's workout, his scrimmage where he in there, playing pickup with Trae Young and a lot of these players, this kid can ball. Mm-hmm. He's got some game. He's only 19 years old, but he's got a nice little game. And I'm not saying, championship, screaming championship, but he's a good building block for this team, and his upside does look a little good. So I'm looking forward to actually see the Bulls play, and which I haven't been in a while, in a long time. I didn't give a damn about the Bulls playing, but I'm looking forward to that, man.
Well, okay, now what about that's right, because what's the name went to the Hornets?
Who?
LaMelo.
That's what I said, Melo.
Yeah, that's right.
I just lost you in that conversation.
I was like, wait
you thought I was talking about Lonzo.
Yeah, I did.
My bad.
I did, because I was like, wait a minute.
You thought I was talking about Lonzo. No.
That's right. Okay.
The baby boy. The baby boy.
Right,
the baby
right.
boy.
Okay.
The baby boy.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not starting that whole conversation over again. That whole thing was just comedic right there. You just hurt my goddamn feelings right there.
Like,
you see
wow.
that?
Okay.
Just throw it off.
Oh man.
Man, the whole thing was just throw it off.
Wow. Oh, that's right, because Jalen Smith came to the Suns.
Yeah. Y'all got Jalen Smith.
Yeah.
But it's a decent pick.
Yeah.
Decent pick.
Okay.
Something to fill out the roster, decent pick. But James Wiseman over there in Golden State, they lost Klay Thompson, but I think they still gonna be in it. They still gonna be competitive. Mm-hmm. Are they gonna beat the Lakers? No. And you know what? I want to kill this whole. If LeBron, look, everybody like, oh, LeBron. Ooh. I don't hate LeBron. Okay, we're gonna get that out the way. When your team is better than any other team, and you're the greatest player, you're the best player in the world, right? Excuse me. You're the best player in the world, right? You supposedly have the second or third best player in the world on your team, right? And your team is pretty much boss. You win the championship because your team is just your team complete. Plus you and him and the rest of the team is better than everybody else. How you the best player in the world?
Well, you just said he was the best player in the world.
No. How are you? How are you the greatest player of all time then? When your team, because everybody want to have this conversation. We gonna go all the way back, and I keep bringing this up. Nobody wants to talk about this when they had this LeBron James, Michael Jordan conversation. Well, other than Scottie and Mike, when Mike won the first 3 championships, who was on that team? When it was just Mike and minus Mike and Scottie, we talking 91 or 91, 92, 93 of 90. You know what I'm talking about? We talking the first 3, 91 to 93.
Okay.
Other than Mike and Scottie, who was on that team? No, off the top of your head.
I can't think of the top of my
Thank
head.
you.
I can't.
Thank you. Now the last 3, who was on that team? You can name that.
Of the last 3?
Yeah, you can say that.
Man.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, Tony Kukoc. You can name them.
You got a list of
On
them.
the first 3, other than Mike and Scott, okay, you could probably go John Paxson.
Oh,
Is that a big name? Steve Kerr. Other than him being a Golden State, was that like, oh wow, Steve Kerr's gonna kill us?
Steve Kerr was good though. I like Steve Kerr.
Off the bench.
I like it.
Off the bench.
Okay.
And a semi-starter. Okay, Steve Kerr was a.
Yeah, Steve Kerr.
Stop it. Stop it. Craig Hodges, which was a great shooter, one of the best shooters in NBA history, got blackballed out the NBA. He probably would have been Steph Curry before Steph Curry if he ain't got blackballed out the NBA because he wanted to boycott. But that's a long story. Don't nobody know that story. But other than that, Bill Cartwright was a world beater.
Ron Harper.
Ron Harper. No, that was the last one.
That was the last one.
The first 3.
Yeah.
Who was on them team?
Man.
You can't even name them other than like I said.
Well, you
got Horace Grant. Oh, well, he was on one of them.
Then you had
Will Perdue.
Randy Brown.
Randy Brown.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was.
Did anybody out there know who other than people from Chicago, because he from my town? Anybody out there know who Randy Brown is? I didn't think so. Yeah. Next.
Who else was that? Jason Caffey, something like that.
Jason McCaffey. Jason Caffey.
Caffey, yeah.
Do anybody know who that is? I remember him. Thank you. Next. That's my point. Yeah. On every team that LeBron James played on, name them.
Oh wow.
Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, Tristan Thompson, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen.
Who's that? What is that? The other one.
We can keep going. There's more.
I know it's more.
There's more. He played with Shaq. I mean, Anthony Davis. You know,
Kevin Love.
I already said Kevin Love. I mean, he didn't play.
Yeah.
He didn't play. The only time Mike played with anybody else that was beastly was Dennis Rodman, and Dennis Rodman would have 22 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 2 points.
Dennis Rodman was one thing about Dennis.
I just want to cut that conversation out. There's no way he can pass Mike on that scale for the simple fact your deck is stacked. Now, I tell you what. Take Kyrie Irving, put Kyrie Irving on the Bucks and put Giannis on Brooklyn with Kevin Durant. Okay, and they meet in the finals. Now that's fair. That's fair.
Well, what?
So people be like, oh, why Kevin Durant need Giannis? Why LeBron need AD? That's the question I'm gonna ask. If you that good, Mike ain't never played with a 7-footer. Mike ain't never played with a 7-footer. That's like Michael Jordan say, hey, Kareem, come on. Hakeem, come on.
Man, that would have been
even Dikembe Mutombo, hey, come on.
That would have been dumb.
I'm saying.
Man.
He ain't never played with a 7-footer like that. You kidding me? You would have gave Michael Jordan a 7-footer like that.
They would have been unstoppable.
50. 50. He gonna have 20. Mike gonna have 50. Pippen gonna have like 25. Easy.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Yeah. It'll be a massacre. You couldn't give Mike a Patrick Ewing. Oh. You get one in which he wasn't them, but he was a great power forward center. You couldn't give Mike something like that with Pippen. Most of everybody else around him, I mean, he had a Dennis Rodman, but to have somebody that can score?
Yeah, that's cool.
So, okay, take away them 22 rebounds from Dennis Rodman, make that 10, but throw another 25 points on top of that. I'm talking Akeem Olajuwon or somebody. Come on, dude. That's how great Mike was, dude.
You know who I think is going to pick up on that, though? I think if he stands up and he starts to do a little bit better on his passing, like his assisting and all that stuff, then he'll be. I mean, he does really good now, but if he was to do a little bit better,
come on, spit it out.
It's Westbrook. You
know what? Westbrook is what he is. He is what he is, brother. That's just what it is. I love Russell Westbrook. You know. If it wasn't for the tragic of Derrick Rose, Westbrook wouldn't be. I'm calling it, because Derrick Rose was nasty.
Yeah.
He was the most athletic point guard that has ever played the game.
Yeah.
But because of his injury, Russell is high motor. He keeps it going. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the hustle of a Russell Westbrook, but he is what he is. He is what he is, and he's never had. Other than that, you know what? Could you imagine if they never broke that team up, man, in Oklahoma? James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant. Could you imagine? You know what? They did what the Bulls did to Michael Jordan and them. They panicked. Oh, they can't win together. I think they could have won together. Yeah. But let's go ahead and get this out the way, man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really want to do this.
So what you got?
We got the Lions and the Bears.
Oh, my. Lions. Bears.
I don't want to hear your shit. Just go ahead and give it to me.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Lions. Yeah. Because it seemed like the Lions is...
They 4-7, dude.
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know.
Mitch has owned the Lions. Mitchell Trubisky has owned the Lions. I'm going to give him that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the Bears. I'm going to take it like 17-14 or 17 or 19-17, somewhere around there. It's going to be some
really?
It's going to be some choking, and yeah, it's going to be like what they say, pulling teeth. Watch this, it's going to be like pulling teeth. So you got the Lions. Yeah, okay. We got the Saints and the Falcons now. You know what? Atlanta.
You know what though? I don't really the Saints. They're the court. Well,
I'm taking Atlanta, bro.
The Falcons.
I'm gonna take Atlanta.
Ooh.
Who they beat last week?
Matt Ryan though.
Who they beat last week, man?
The Falcons.
They smashed the Raiders. They 43-6. I forgot about that. They smashed. They smashed the Raiders that weekend.
Well, see, that's the Raiders though.
The Raiders beat the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did. Huh?
And damn near beat them the second time.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going with the Falcons, man. I got to take Atlanta. I'm rocking with Atlanta. Hey, wait, I think, but I told when we had this conversation though, we said Atlanta's a late starting team.
Yeah.
For some reason, they pick it up mid-season.
Yeah. They did it last time.
They did that last time. They fall off the earth.
Yeah.
They start off a little hot, then they fall off the earth, then they pick it up. And so Atlanta, they tricky like that. They do that. And still no Drew Brees, even though they 9-2. Taysom Hill look good, but I'm gonna say Atlanta probably got too much firepower right about now, bro. About to be proven right now. Baker Mayfield ain't good. I got the Titans over the Browns.
Oh yeah, I got that.
I got the Titans over the Browns because the Browns have not beaten the team above 500. They beat everybody else. Mm-hmm. They don't beat a team above 500. Oh, yeah. I'm taking the Titans as a massacre.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield about to get exposed really bad, and the defense because Derrick Henry, probably the next brother behind Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers and Russell Westbrook in that MVP conversation. So
Russell Wilson.
I'm taking the Dolphins over the Bengals. I think we can wrap that up. Mm-hmm. I'm taking the Vikings over the Jaguars. I think we can back.
Yeah.
What you want to do? What you want to do?
Vikings. I go with the Vikings.
You with the Vikings? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got the Raiders and the Jets. I got the Raiders beating the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna move right through this. This is an easy one. We got the except for this one, we got the Texans and the Colts. Now the Texans had a good game last week. Mm-hmm. They had a good game.
But I'm still go with the Colts.
You gonna go with the Colts?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts.
The Colts lost to the Titans last week.
But see, at the same time, the coach still has that.
What's happening?
They still have that that drive that they're trying to get done. So I think they're gonna pick up with that drive that they had.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Colts though.
I want to pick the Colts. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna run with Deshaun. I'm running with Deshaun Watson. Yeah. I'm going with the Texans at home. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the Texans at home. You got the Rams and the Cardinals. Of course, I know who you riding with. We already know who you riding with.
All day.
We already know who you riding with. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh man.
Ugh. Should I ride with your boy Kyler Murray?
They can't stop him though, cause he better now.
Next week
now.
he better now. Hold on, he lost to the bad defense he beat before, but he better now against the top one, the number one defense in the NFL.
Right.
I might have to take the Rams, man. I don't think the Cardinals gonna put enough pressure on Jared Goff, and Kyler's gonna have to make this a shootout, and.
Oh yeah, he gonna make it. He's gonna do it.
He's got Aaron Donald coming at his ass.
Yeah, he do.
That's a whole lot of brother.
Oh yeah. He got him, yo. But just like he had Jamal Adams coming at him.
This ain't Jamal Adams. He better run.
He gonna run.
He better run.
See, that's the thing though. He gonna do it.
He better run. He better run. He better Bone and Biggie run.
Man.
I'm telling you. Because how tall we just said he is?
About what, 5'9", 5'10"?
Yeah. And Aaron Donald's a different type of 5'11", 5'10", like 250.
Yeah, he is. He's solid.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah.
I'm falling. Coach, come get me. Seattle and the Giants. We're going to take Seattle. We're going to let Russ cook. The Eagles in the Pack. What's up with Carson Wentz, man? He's having a mental breakdown or something like that.
But look at it. What was the last few games? He was not the last few, but the ones before that, he was doing really good.
He was doing all right. He still was doing all right. It's just he looks bad. Because I watched the game. Mm-hmm. He looks bad, bro. You know what? They can't get rid of him. The only thing they can possibly do is trade it and have somebody want to take over that contract. But that's $180 million. I don't know about that. Yeah. He might be there for a minute, and they can't get nothing for him. Okay, we got the Patriots and the Chargers.
Patriots and the Chargers. I'm gonna have to go with
that 3-8 are empty calories for the Chargers for real, because that kid is over there balling.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's still a rookie though.
See, that's the thing though. Even though he's there, that's why I'm going with the Chargers.
Bill Belichick has owned rookies though. He has owned rookies, so. I'm taking. I gotta go with the Patriots.
Even when the Cardinals,
I'm going with Cam. When
the Cardinals played with the Patriots, and then the same thing like that. That's when the Cardinals could have beat them. But see, the thing is though, I don't know what it was.
Bill Belichick owns rookies.
Well, see,
he owns rookies.
No,
but even though Kyler's not a rookie,
right?
But
Kyler, that's the thing. Kyler did.
He came close.
He was doing it.
No cigar.
He was doing
it. The defense should have stopped the field goal. The defense should have stepped up. You wasted time. We got to get to the rest of it.
Gonzalez missed that field goal when he should have made that field goal. Then it would have been a whole different ball game.
You should have stopped. The defense should have never let him get in field goal position.
Well, that's true too.
Okay. Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out. Ain't no excuses. We got the Broncos and the Chiefs. 50. Pat gonna put up 50. Okay. We got the Washington football team and the Steelers. The Washington football team.
They still ain't got no name.
They still ain't got no name. Man. And they ain't going to have no win against the Steelers. The Steelers going to be 12-0.
Yeah.
We want them to lose. It's not going to happen. Unless Alex Smith just blows them out the water.
The only team that so far what the Steelers has was when they play the Chiefs. That's the only game I would think that they will lose. That's it.
And look how crazy this is. Okay, we got the Bills and the 49ers. I think we going with Buffalo.
And you know the 49ers are playing Arizona now.
Yeah, I know. I saw that because of yeah. You know, and that's better. You know, they can let them figure it out. Mm-hmm. Well, we got the Cowboys and the Ravens. We're going with the Ravens. And that game's on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it is.
That game's on a Tuesday. You might miss that one too, huh?
I might. I don't know.
6:05 p.m. Yeah, you're gonna be asleep.
Cause I'll be knocked out.
You know what though? They finna lock it down again? What, ain't they finna lock it down again?
No, they're just gonna restrict it back. It's like limit stuff now.
It's gonna be restricted, but not like it was the first time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like a light reduction.
Please make sense of this.
Well, to what it is.
No. I'm joking.
Okay.
Don't do this. No. We finna leave. I was literally being sarcastic. I do not want to hear none of that. Do not do it. You finna do it too. Hold on, wait a minute. Look, we finna go. Say it loud. But on the contrary, on the contrary. On the contrary ass.
Oh, man.
Hey, everybody have a good weekend. Y'all be safe and stay loud. Hey, you know what? I'm finna go and watch this Earl Spence Jr. and his Garcia fight. Y'all check it out.
Money on my mind, it always have been. Push an Audi A8 down the I-10. Mix the Gucci with Versace, got me mad lit. Have them waiting my arrival like Advent. I'm a gift and my presence is like Advent. Snow like Christmas around my neck, diamonds dancing. That's ice, if you ain't catch that comparison. There's no comparing him, these other rappers just embarrassing. May say I changed, but I really ain't. Only change the pennies that was in the bank. Got me counting while you frowning like something to stank. Well, I'm the hope you get a whiff for something great. That's right, you still talking about them Jordan 8s. Balenciaga's on my feet, ran me about 8. And if you want it, I could pull up with a couple 8s. With bananas that'll spit you like a bowl of grapes. That's right, that's right, that's right. Marty. I'm on the West Coast with it. A shot town till I lie down. Yeah.
Boy, get your butt up. All you do is sleep. You need to do some music. What you put out in a minute? Nothing. So get your lazy tail up and do some new music. Call me back. Peace.
Let's get it. I'm guessing I'm the bad guy.